John, that was a massive 3 points for you today, wasn't it?
Yep, it was, and just as you speak, the tractors. It was. You know, everything that we've been saying in other interviews in terms of not sitting back, resting on our laurels, the league's our bread and butter, and to come here and put that performance, especially in the first half. You know, I felt in the first 10 minutes we could have been a couple of goals up. It wasn't to be, and you're saying, oh, here we go again. But thankfully we got the goal. And second half it was all St Johnstone, but it gave us something just to sit in there and hang on. And the only disappointment was I felt that we could have been better on the counter-attack. We had plenty of chances and our passing was just a wee bit sloppy, that final pass just to take us where we want to go. But manful performance, everyone. I thought Gary Warren absolutely outstanding, and a lot of positives again. Rich has got another 90 minutes under his belt, you know, and it gives us opportunity going into the derby on Tuesday. Maybe we might have to shuffle the pack a wee bit, keep it fresh, and make sure we pick up the 3 points up in Dingwall.
The resiliency of the defence must have been a massive point for you as well today. It's 3 clean sheets in the bounce as well.
Yep, and that's what we're renowned for. And you know, the boys are on good form. You know, David Raven's been absolutely outstanding for the last 6 weeks. You know, Shinnie, you just expect it for Shinnie, and the 2 centre backs. You know, in the day when you needed your goalkeeper to come, he's had 1 or 2 wonderful saves, and he's coming clutching, taking them out the air when they're putting balls in the box and takes the pressure off. Midfielders working very hard. All in all, you know, second half I've seen us passing. They could have took the sting out of the game, and we need to learn from that. But absolutely different class that we come here and picked up 3 points.
It's quite different from last week where nothing seemed to fall for you, go your way, and then Nigel Hasselbank had the great chance up the other end to equalise and just looked like things.
Was it the header? Was it him?
Yeah.
I put the header. Aye, that was a chance. He should have actually scored. He should have scored there. So you know, but that's that wee bit luck, and that's what I'm saying. There's no too much about difference from the teams from the top to the bottom. On their day, if they get a bit of lady luck, they can go and beat you. What we have got is we've got a character and a spirit that you know, that it's great to be a part of in terms of the way they want to go about their business. Good, bad, indifferent, playing poorly, you know you're going to get a shift out of every one of them. No egos, no bully big times, roll their sleeves up and go and get their best shot, and it's just great to be in around about these kind of people.
Just gives you a massive boost as well ahead of the derby on Tuesday as well.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. I've been in, as I says to you, I've been in derby matches when there's a lot of, you know, it's no nice, you know, apart from the game, and there's a lot of violence, you know, that stuff, and that's no nice, that's no part of football, and you don't want to see that. This seems to be friendly, let's keep it friendly. I love the banter and all that stuff, but we're desperate to go up there and win, get their scalp. You know, we're due them one. They beat us the last time at our place, and I'm looking forward to it. A right good derby match. Sometimes it's no great games, no great football, as long as we win the game.
It must be extra pleasing as well to extend the lead over St Johnstone to 9 points after today.
Yeah, well, we touched on that because I did pick up 1 or 2 comments and saying that they're desperate to get in the top 6, and it starts with Inverness, and if we can beat them, we close the gap back to 3 points. So, but the boys just love all that stuff, all that, you know, it just gives them more ammunition, you know, to go and win a football match. And there's a good siege mentality up here, and what's not going on and what anybody does to us, you create it anyway, and these boys go and play off it. Every one of them's got something to prove, you know, and as I say, a good spirited bunch of boys, and don't forget there's some real good footballers in there as well.
Was it really difficult to leave Nick Ross out of the starting 11 today after his great performance?
Yeah, but I've said to you many a time, it's about guiding it through this month and making sure we're picking up wins, and you know, tactically being very astute, and picking teams and shapes that are got to win the football match, and see where it takes us. Today we've done that. You see Nick played his part with the substitute coming on. He took the ball, took it a run, played passes, kept it, and took a wee bit of the pressure off us. James Vincent, once again, another one. You know, we just felt in that second striker, you don't always want to take a striker off a bully because, you know, within a second it's in the back of the net, but we just felt, you know, Richie can lead that line, James can just play around about off him, maybe get on the ball, and Links to get back and help out the midfield. So every one of them's played a part, and it's going to have to be like that for now to the end of the season.
You mentioned Billy Mackay there. Things perhaps haven't gone his way in the last couple of weeks either as well. He's maybe the goals a bit dried up for the moment.
That's why we played, we changed the team. We've changed the shape for the other night that we played 3-man in midfield against Stranraer. Got the business done. Wasn't a great game, but very professional. Got the business done. And we were just looking at Bully needed a hand, and we picked the team, shaped it up the other day in training, told Richie was playing up with Bully. And honestly, see, after we went into the training after the game, 10 minutes into the game, had to blow the whistle, put the balls in the bag, right, that's us finished, because it was electric. And you're saying, right, save that, just bottle that, save that for tomorrow, finish training, finish. And I felt Bully got a buzz off that as well, knowing that someone was up there playing taking the pressure off him. The thing about Richie, sometimes playing him all over the place, it's a bit unfair to him, but his character, as long as he's playing goals, his character, he just loves playing football, and he played very well today, Richie. Every ball that went in that box, it was a knockdown. He's a handful, and absolutely delighted for them, every one of them. And everyone concerned with the club that we picked up 3 points.
Obviously Ross Draper as well got 90 minutes today, and how close are you to getting him signed up for next season if things
it's ongoing between myself and the chairman. We need to sit down and see how we're going to do it, how we're going to plan it out, but he played a massive part today, and I keep saying this, Big Drapes, he's a big influence in the dressing room, goes about his business in a great manner. I can make him better. It frustrates me at times, but I can make him better. And maybe I'm just saying to him after the match, maybe we're giving him too much information. Big Drapes just being that rampaging, big Ross Draper, getting tackles, winning headers, getting in the box, back, defending. That's him at his best. And maybe we're giving him too much information, to do this, and we're just taking an edge off his game. But what I did see all the dirty stuff on the edge of the box, getting a toe and winning headers, long throws, he's heading out, corners coming in. He just loves doing all that, and that's a lot of work that goes unnoticed, but certainly no from the coaching staff.
Spot on, John. Thank you very much.
Cheers.